Welcome back to TLT Talks. I'm sitting here once again with Mr. James Fierro. How goes it?
I'm swamped out there. How are you doing?
Well, swamped is good, right?
Yeah,
when your phone's not ringing, then it's a problem.
Yes, that's an issue.
James, just to reintroduce, is one of the top producers on our team. He's been with us for several years. We counted him as a mentor and a coach to several of the agents as well. So, thank you, sir. so essentially today we're going to talk about something that's been a real buzz in the community, and that's what's going on with the market. So James, would love to give it off to you. Your boots in the ground with us. You're obviously really busy out there. What are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, it's really busy right now with a lot of my buyers that have been looking for a long period of time. And essentially everybody discussed this gap that happened for so long, where sellers were, where buyers were, rates were up, there's uncertainty with the whole tax code change last year. And now it seems like a lot of that is settling, and we're seeing that gap tighten, and buyers and sellers are really starting to see eye to eye, which is now resulting in this pop of business that's going on all across the market.
Right, because essentially anytime you have a negotiating conversation, if people are at the table and they're close, there's always a way to make it work. But if you're, feet apart, yards apart, then it just becomes a little bit difficult. So talk to me about rates. I mean, what are you seeing with the rates right now?
I mean, rates are very low. It's a big driver of buyers really wanting to take advantage of where they are. I'm seeing pre-approval letters with 30-year fixed rates like around or even below 4%.
Wow.
You have 10 and 7-year arms. Those rates are in the low 3%. So I mean, you're basically beating inflation. Like you're getting free money, and I mean, buyers that maybe thought would take a much longer period of time to actually find something are trying to take advantage of this rush.
Right. And with several banks, they actually have buy down options, where if you park money with them, the rate is at just around 3, but if you park money with them, it can be as low as like high 2s. And then you can actually use that money for your down payment. It's almost like not fair. So there's a cheat out there at the moment. There's a hack. The market does have these pockets of huge activity, and it seems to be that we're in that pocket now. So as far as pricing and negotiations, I mean, is it a buyer's market? Can I just go out there and make offers 20% below asking price, do whatever I want, or is it some reasonable I mean, where are we with that?
It's not there's no fire sales going on like that, but at the end of the day it comes down to listing price. So we're seeing things that are listed appropriately. Those are moving really quickly. You're having a lot of interest. If it's a good property, those are getting engagement really early in the under 30-day period. But listings are also very sensitive to being overpriced. And I'm seeing engagement in offers that are 10, 12, 15% below the asking price. Once you're on the market a little bit longer, there's some opportunity for buyers to really be a little more aggressive with how we're actually getting engagement from sellers.
Yeah, amazing. So, and I totally agree. It's not like the sellers are getting beat up. You just got to be priced right. You just can't be overly ambitious. And on this team, we study psychology a ton. So, for instance, if there's a property out there and its true market value is $1 million, and the seller price is at 1.1, and the buyer gets it 10% below the ask, they're feeling really great. But if that same property got priced at $900,000, there's a bidding war, and now the buyer needs to sign $100,000 above the asking price. That's going to be a really different feeling. There could be buyers more successful, whereas either way, you ended up at the ask. Right? So for sellers out there, it's really important to understand the psychology and the landscape of the market, essentially, and be priced right. But ultimately, the message out there is that the market's strong, it's back. They say only a fool tries to time the market. But it's pretty damn good right now.
It's very good right now. It is very good right now.
So any for our consumers out there, any final thoughts?
Listen, do not hesitate. As you said, a fool tries to time. As you just said, a fool tries to time the market. Time the market now. Rates are low, prices are down. Give me a call. That's it.
Nice.
That's it. Put a period.
It's so crazy we can't even get it out. Thank you guys, James. Thank you. Always a pleasure. Thank you guys, and see you soon.